Yo, Marcus Robert Johnson here. And I was just thinking, this is what I was just thinking. How did it get to this two-party system? You know what I mean? How did we get to just Democrats and just Republicans controlling the whole damn pie? So, what started me thinking about this was, why, more, a lot of the people I talk to, most people, and this is why you see polling skewing the way they are, because most of the people that they're getting pollings from are between 50 and 70 years old, okay? Now, why? It's because the older people are involved in the political system. They're involved. They're just involved with it. You know, they're involved with their country and their city, whatever it is. They're involved. And I was looking at it because most people I talk to, they're like, oh, I'm waiting till the field gets narrowed a little more. Everyone's waiting until it gets closer. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people oppose, maybe their thing is they oppose Donald Trump, but they don't really want to fight at all until it comes down to the actual presidential election. And the thing I'm seeing and learning now is by the time that comes around, it's too late. You know what I mean? A lot of things are set by that time. And I look at it when the country started and all through history, people were really probably very involved in politics and what their government was doing, what their state was doing. And what happened is, I believe we have become sheep slowly over time. Not in just the talking point way that everyone talks, but I mean, think about that. It probably got to a point where everyone was involved and things were at least moving in a steady direction. And people in general are kind of mob mentality. We're pack animals. We're not purely followers. We have a lot of damn good leaders, but as a whole, I think a lot of human beings, we tend to follow one another. We wait for somebody to step up to the plate. And since things were going so good, there was an incredible trust in our government and our political system, I think, early on. And I think over time, more and more people just stopped paying attention because they had such a trust in the system that was run by the people in the first place. But as people started stepping away, not being as involved, money starts pouring in, corporations start getting more power. And this isn't all happening one day. This is a bend that it was on. You know, this was a slow burn occurrence. And it is so that we're at the point where we are now, where I think a lot of people, they either I think we went from trusting the system a lot and letting it work to slowly over time it stopped working for so many people because only the people that showed up to be involved in it got power. So now we're at a point where most people don't believe in it. You know what I mean? And the people that are kind of in the middle, like I used to kind of be, they were just wait until the election actually happens. They didn't really do anything until they had the nominee. And I'm saying by that time it's too late. If you really want a real voice in your elections, you gotta fucking start at the beginning. And I'm noticing that. That's the only reason I even got involved with Andrew Yang, is because I seen how much push he wasn't getting. And his ideas are not flawless, but they're very sound and well thought out. And everything he's saying is attacking the root of the problems we're facing. So I just wanted to let everyone know that being involved early on is almost more important than anything, because right now is when people fall to the wayside like that. Why do you think Joe Biden gets such a great push? Why is he so high in the rankings? Why is he so high in the pollings? Why? Think about that. How? It's because all the people that are showing up in this political system that have been driven to this position that they are now, and we're only getting a slice of the pie. And maybe the people that are pushing Joe Biden aren't just sheep, aren't wrong. Maybe they're just touching that part of the economy that he's speaking to. But I'm sorry, that is not the entire thing. There's so much more to this economy. And people like me, people like all of us, I guess, kind of fall to the wayside when we don't show up. So Marcus Robert Johnson, I'm saying, hey man, if you see somebody and if you can say, if you can be shown a candidate and you can say, oh, they got good ideas, I like what they're saying, but then you don't do anything to raise awareness about the ideas that you say you like or you agree with, then there's not even a point. There's not even a point in liking what they say, because you're not even going to show up the day when they go to fight for the thing you agree with and like. You're not even going to show up. So I just want that to be known. It's so important that we start from the beginning, you know. If we, because like people like Tulsi, like, okay, I'll say this, people like Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, how are they even, they should not be top tier candidates, you know. It should all be Bernie Warren, Tulsi Gabbard. It should be guys like Andrew Yang. It should be I can't even remember the dang dude's name. It should even be guys like Beto and Buttigieg to an extent. So like and Elizabeth, oh my god. So I'm just saying, man, we got to take our power back and we got to stop feeling so damn powerless. And that's what Andrew Yang's done for me. I feel anything but powerless. I'll tell you that. So I just want y'all to know we're powerful. You're powerful. Feel that shit. Know that shit. Let's go, Yang Gang.